some of them. More groups are claiming the IRS unfairly singled them out. This time it's organizations that advocate for stricter voting laws. Our senior correspondent Eric Shawn is taking a look at this. Eric?
Yeah, hi, Jenna. Yeah, there are two more groups that deal with election issues, and they are telling Fox News that, yes, they were singled out too. In Minnesota, the group Minnesota Majority says it's been operating for 7 years without any problem. They tackle voting issues. But its head, Dan McGrath, says that this past March, the IRS sent a compliance letter. It asked for in-depth questions, for example, about what the group does, if it supports candidates or tries to influence public policy.
If you look at the documents that we originally filed with the Internal Revenue Service when we founded the organization in our 990 forms, they use a lot of the words that have been trigger words for the Internal Revenue Service's past targeting. It's like traditional values, it's upholding the Constitution, freedom, those kind of things that were trigger words for the IRS agents in the past.
The Minnesota Majority became known for claiming that 1,000 felons may have illegally voted in the state's 2008 Senate election, and that could have been the difference that put Democrat Al Franken over the top against Republican incumbent Senator Norm Coleman, though election officials in Minnesota have denied that. Franken, of course, won that contest and is up for re-election next year. Meanwhile, another group that deals with voter fraud and voter issues says that, well, for the IRS, they think your name may make the difference. That group is Media Trackers. They're in Wisconsin, and they claim that's exactly what happened. CEO Drew Ryan says that when Media Trackers applied to the IRS for nonprofit status as Media Trackers in June of 2011, 15 months went by without an approval. So look at this graphic. They applied under that name. In September 2012 as Greenhouse Solutions instead. And guess what? Mr. Ryan says that the IRS said yes to that name in only 3 weeks.
It's apparent that the Cincinnati office was not operating by itself, that these rogue agents were not rogue. They were simply following orders. And I think the question that remains, how far up the food chain does this go?
Now, we have tried repeatedly to obtain comment from the IRS about the claims from these two groups, but the agency has not yet given us an explanation. Jenna?
We'll be interested to hear what they have to say, Eric. So pass it along as soon as you get it. Very interesting report. Thank you.